Hugging that guy.
Bro was drunk, couldn't even take it no more, man.
My stomach was saying, "Get it out of you, get it out of you."
This shit is crazy.
What is up, everybody? We are back again with another big episode of the Battlefield for Knowledge. I am your co-host, Aramis.
This is Mary Daniels.
This Ray again, back in the building. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you can see, we got another co-host. This is my cousin, Ramirez. We're here to talk about the new head coach of the LA Lakers. And I got some exciting stuff to talk about later on the show. But let's get right into it. So let's go and turn the music off. All right. So guys, I'm pretty sure you guys all know that JJ REDDICK got a 4-year contract.
Yeah, $8 million. 4 years, $8 million. I feel good. I mean, he getting paid. I'm reading right here. He getting 4 years. Each year he making $8 million. So that's a good. He just starting. So they ain't going to win nothing probably, but they ain't going to be like they're old. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
The West is.
So wait a minute. So let me ask this. So JJ REDDICK, this is his first head coaching job.
First, after being an NBA analysis, he was cool.
Right. So my thing is, he's a great player. Good player, great shooter, all that stuff.
12 points, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he Hall of Famer? Aramis, you think he's a Hall of Famer?
He's a Hall of Famer, though. I don't know.
Think he's a Hall of Famer?
Hold on. I'll say this. I say no only because he didn't win nothing. He didn't win no rings or nothing.
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah, but you don't have to win a ring to be a Hall of Famer.
You
don't have to necessarily win the ring, but I mean, like you said, what's the body of work?
For his type of player, he needs a ring because he doesn't have no MVPs. I don't know how many All-Star votes he got. Like,
I don't think he's been an All-Star at all lately.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember him like his resume.
If you think about it, like JJ REDDICK has been the best sharpshooter on the team, but he hasn't really been like,
Well, let me ask you this, Aramis. Let me ask you this. One of you two guys look, because I'm sorry, I don't have a computer to look up some stats.
I got you.
Who did JJ REDDICK be assistant coach for?
Nobody
really.
So you have a player who just come off the street.
No, hold on. Let me stop you. It's not off the street because he did play the NBA and he wasn't a podcast.
No. Okay. I give you that. So let me rephrase that. You have a player.
That LeBron podcast was like an
interview. Yeah, but you have a player in JJ REDDICK who NBA dude. So we give him his flowers for that.
Yeah, I give him flowers.
But what coaching experience does he have?
I want to say
neither.
I can look it up, but I doubt it.
Yeah, just look it up because I don't want to start to say what I'm about to say.
Okay, hold on.
Unless we can verify, sometimes we got to get the facts checked. Where the fact checker at?
All right, Dad, you ready? It says he has never.
Give me some. What's the JJ REDDICK history? Because I don't want to bash him yet.
All right, hold on. Listen, he said he has never coached at professional nor amateur level. He has coached his son's AAU teams. That's about it. That's all he has.
Okay, all right. Put me in the screen here. Put me on the main screen. I'm going to tell you what I have to say. That's some bullshit. Because, that's some bullshit. So basically, the guy that you should have got was from Connecticut.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like we just talked about.
Who has all the coaching experience in the world, and he turned you down because at the end of the day, he's in a position just like Jim Harbaugh was at Michigan. Why go to the league when you're gonna have these kids dedicated and you basically the king of the campus? And now you go of all the players that have coaching experience, you go for but don't fuck the bag. What does the bag do for you?
No, I'm
He
saying the
got a
coach.
bag.
No, I'm talking about the coach from UConn. They offered him way more money than JJ Reddick.
Yeah, because and JJ Reddick got some minimal ass money because they had to find somebody
He
else to
got
put in there.
36 mil for 4 years, basically.
So what is that? 8 million a year?
Yeah, about 8 mil. If
8
my
point
math right.
something?
Yeah,
No,
basically.
no, 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 no.
And,
It's 32,
okay,
32,
so
32,
Aramis, let me
32.
ask you this:
32.
you think JJ Reddick gonna last 4 years?
He on the Lakers, which I personally, I wouldn't want to go to Lakers for my first gig. You already got a high expectation. The ceiling's
Right.
up here. They got to at least make the playoffs now. They make
So,
playoffs.
so again, let me ask you this: do you think he's gonna last all 4 years? Aramis,
I
I
said,
start with you.
go ahead. Go ahead.
4 years.
Because remember, you could get a 4-year contract and still get your ass fired because you're
You
trash.
can because I look back as Frank Fago and Darvin Ham. Those two, well, Frank got a ring already with LA in 2020, and Darvin Ham he was supposed to have a 4 year, and he got cut within the 2 seasons.
So,
But
Yep.
but if you go for JJ Reddick, he is going to have some assistance and assistant coaching to help him
who we
team
got
very
for
well.
assistant? Who we bring with
So
assistant? Who's assistant?
we don't know yet because
I don't think that was.
right now, so what they did was that they got their head coach now. Now they're looking for an assistant head coach and some other coaching staff. Because remember, LA has fired the whole coaching staff, so
Yeah,
they got a head
Darvin Ham, he
coach.
out of there.
Now they got to figure
All
out
right,
who. So not
so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask Merrick this. Merrick, do you think that and Aramis, you too, do you think that JJ Redick is a better coach than Darvin Ham?
I can't say that.
I
You
can right,
can't.
That
right.
they
You can't
just
answer that.
fired because he made the
You,
playoffs.
you
He's a
can't say that
playoff coach.
because of because of because of King
I mean,
James. Because of
I
King. You got
it's
King
just
James and
so.
AD. You better make
I
the
mean,
freaking
this.
playoffs.
But
But
look,
Merrick, you play
look,
AAU.
I'm gonna
You
say
play
this.
AAU. This is not AAU.
But look, hold on.
Exactly. This is
I'm
totally
gonna say
different.
this. I'm gonna say this. So JJ Redick made a comment, and I read this early on in the week. So he said that his mindset is to try to get Austin Reeves locked in as well, like try to get him better. Because if
Here's
you
the
think
difference.
about it, like if he's not a head coach and LA has some shooters on that team, so he's gonna try to fix him up a little bit, bring in some players, maybe hopefully he can bring back LeBron or two, try to like fix it up because what Darvin Ham didn't do, he couldn't coach. Okay, cool. He brought LA to the to the playoffs twice,
Mm-hmm.
in 2 seasons, but he
Hold on,
couldn't
Aramis.
coach.
Let me. I don't mean to cut you, Aramis, but how can you say that Ham is not a good coach when he made the playoffs twice out of 30 something teams?
That's good.
But did he extend further in the playoffs? No, he got knocked out.
We let not get that, but now you're bringing a guy with no experience that have nothing, but we trace it
This
back to
is
AAU besides a player.
What about Jason Kidd? He had no coaching experience and he brought them boys to the finals and lost against Boston. Did he not? Same
This
thing
was
with
he's
Steve
Jason
Nash.
Kidd's first year, but Jason Kidd had some
no.
experience before that.
Jason Kidd
He
coached with
was
the
on
Nets and
a
all that.
assistant coach somewhere.
He
Okay,
coached
but
on the Nets.
it's okay, but like they're all veterans and they have somewhat of experience of being in this league
Okay.
and they had some
But
experience on how to guide a
Yeah.
team very well throughout the season. Same thing with Steve Nash when he coached KD, Kyrie, and Harden, and now Jason
right,
Kidd is now is coaching Kyrie,
And
Luca,
Luka.
right.
Yeah.
So so
and then
so
you got JJ.
what I will say is, and then I will succeed to it. What I will say is this: I do like that you get in some new energy because you can't keep. What I don't like is when you keep hiring the same cycle of guys. So I do like that they try to get some younger blood. What I don't like is that when they go and do that without these guys at least having 1 or 2 years experience as an assistant coach or something like that to just get some under your belt. Because what happens is, just like you just said, Aramis, Jason Kidd, you get to the finals, you get to the playoffs, and that's a different kind of experience that you have to have than regular coaching. because now you
Mhm.
have to really step up different things. And I just feel like that, that they should have a better system when you're trying to implement these younger coaches to come in, because this is not, you're not a player no more, and every player can't coach. Some players can coach, and then I think that to strengthen the league up, and so that you don't have these people getting flip flop and burnt. Because like right now, I can name three coaches, previous coaches, or people that's looking for jobs that's way more experienced than JJ Reddick. Sam
Who?
Cassell. Sam Cassell is one. He's been on several different teams
That
coaching.
was another
Then you
one
got
too.
Mark Jackson, who started off Golden State years ago before Steve Kerr was even there. He the one
Yeah.
got them started. All of these other players, if you
I
want to
was hoping
say,
Sam
hey,
Pressler gets it as well.
But you gotta
huh?
remember, you gotta remember who are the Lakers. They want to show. They want to put on a show for people. This is like another show they about to put on.
Yeah,
They got JJ
yeah.
Reddick.
But you got to think about it this way though. So,
So you think
so
it's a marketing thing? Y'all think that was a
Yes,
marketing move?
of
right, it
course.
Okay.
was because if you think about it, like LeBron wanted Rajon Rondo to be a head coach for LA, and all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden they made that him and JJ made a podcast together. He actually told JJ that he thinks JJ will be a really good head coach for LA. I get that, but you want a head coach who has had years in the regular season, in the playoffs, and in the finals, who has much more experience than these young head coaches. So I was thinking Dan Hurley would be perfect because he has had what like he's been to the
Yeah,
NCAA championship like three
twice now.
straight.
Yeah, nah.
Cool.
He did.
You talk about JJ
Dan
Reddick?
Hurley. Nah, he talking about Dan
Dan
Hurley.
Hurley.
He just
Oh
won
yeah,
back to
no
back.
doubt. No,
He won
but
back
and
to
then you
back.
gotta remember, Dan Hurley family is like the Harbaugh family. All
Yeah,
they do is coach, brothers,
Right,
cousins, every fucking body. You know what I
exactly.
mean? So
yeah,
so
savants.
when he got a lot of resources that he can call on to say, hey, this and that. What do you think? Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. You know,
But
you know what's crazy though? JJ's only 39. Like he's a LeBron age. That's the funny part.
so now who's gonna be coaching who? Because you think LeBron really gonna be like, okay, Reddick, yeah, we're all on board.
They gonna have the same mindset. That's how I look at it. That's the way to work. They gotta have to both be on the same mindset. But if they have conflict, which is going to happen, of course,
Yeah,
they
and you
have to
know what? The
resolve that.
conflict gonna come when he make a bullshit ass call, and LeBron gonna be like, "Fuck you! I've been here. I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm a overrule you." And that's the part and I hope that doesn't happen. But
But
at the end of the day, like you said, they're the same age, and
Yeah.
so like to me, I would feel more comfortable if LeBron wasn't there. But LeBron is the Lakers. He's the face of the Lakers, and if they lose LeBron, then they really in
they
trouble.
already did though.
Well,
Who, LeBron?
So we had a
LeBron.
conversation about this last show. So I said that LeBron is a free agent in this off season, but the thing
Hmm.
is, we don't know what move he's gonna make. And I did read
He not leaving.
about Rich Paul, the agent, that he's trying to figure out what deal is his son gonna make, whether or not
Mm-hmm.
if LeBron's gonna go where team that he's gonna go. But I think LeBron might go back to LA just because JJ Redick is the head coach now.
Yeah,
I think
nah,
he
yeah,
might go
nah.
back.
He gonna resign. He gonna
You,
resign.
you know what though? I think that they're gonna get Bronny.
They are gonna
But
get
I
Bronny
got I,
because
I got Lakers getting Bron. This is what I think gonna happen with Bronny. He's not gonna get drafted, and they're gonna get an invite, and then they're gonna pick him up. He's
yeah,
not gonna get drafted. He's not gonna get drafted. How many Ramirez? Look it up, or Aramis. How many rounds in this NBA draft? 2 rounds or
I
three?
think it's two.
I think it's 2 rounds, and I
So,
think
so you're
I
telling
think
me
every
that
2 rounds. But the thing is, he's the
Yeah,
50th
it's two.
overall pick.
It's two.
who who's the
Bronny is enlisted as a 50 overall pick.
Yeah,
and then out of 50, out of who? How many picks is that? How many rounds is it for the 2 rounds? 60
it's
what?
it stops at
Yeah,
58. It stops at 58.
Okay, so now look at this. Okay, now pay attention to this.
It's 1 through 30, then
Here,
31
here's
through
the
58.
marketing thing. You have to, you're putting Bronny at 50, which means he's projected to go at 50, and
That's a
there's only
late
8
second
more
round.
slots left.
Mm.
8 more slots. So he only can fall. He has very minimum margin to fall. And I think that, I would like to see. I'm not a Bronny
When
knocker.
is
I
the
mean,
NBA
like hating on him.
draft? I'm curious.
But
NBA
at the end of the
draft.
day, that's Aramis, that's really close that you can slip out of the draft completely.
Right, but I think,
I mean,
June
just think
but
about it.
26th.
Who has the 50th pick? Anybody got the pick?
That's
I think it's either L.A., Boston, Mavs, because I think those were the few
Can you pull up
teams.
the picks, Bear? Can you look in there and see what the
I'm looking
picks
at it
are?
right now. I'm looking at it now.
If
Yeah,
it's Lakers, it's perfect because they're gonna grab him.
L.A. is one of
Because
them too.
I'm
L.A.
well,
is
you
looking
know
one
at
of them.
it.
why? If the Lakers have anywhere 50 or after,
I'm about to go
if
to
where
mock
he's
draft.
projected to go, if he's projected, if the Lakers have 50th pick or after, then yes, they take Bronny because why? Because then that's going to secure LeBron.
Right, but
Makes
I mean,
sense.
I mean,
Then if they
Alright.
don't get him, then we really talking about it because LeBron already said he want to play with his son, and so now he waiting to see what it do. Because at
and
the
we
end of the
don't
day,
know
he don't give a fuck
because
about the money. It's not about the money to LeBron. What would you go
it's
back to the
really
Lakers
not
for?
because it's really not because I mean, you think about like Brown has 2 seasons left before he's out of there.
Mm-hmm.
His dream,
Three if he
All
keep
right.
doping.
All right. Hold on. 50th
yo,
pick
my man,
is
yo, right.
he
He
doping?
is not using them steroids, bro.
So,
He is
so
not
let me
using
pose this to
steroids.
Ramir. Let me pose. Me and Aramis had. Oh, no, Aramis, you fella, you take the put Ramir on about what I said about LeBron, and then we'll have a conversation
All
real
right.
quick, real quick.
So I just knew about this a few episodes back.
What you
Brian is
heard?
using steroids to
What
play
you what you heard about that shit
in
from
his
back
age
in
of being
Miami?
40 years old. So we know past veterans who are playing age, like because like D Wade,
Yeah,
Melo,
LeBron is what, 38
everybody
now,
else.
39, 38 or
39.
39, right?
Who's yeah,
39.
he's 30 now.
So Ramir,
Which is
let me
still
ask you this:
averaging 40 points per
How
game.
is LeBron playing at the highest level this long? That never had an injury to put him out ever, unless you're doping.
Mm. I
Even
was
Kobe got lost. Listen, even Kobe, which is another level. We talking about level of play,
mm-hmm.
not just a journeyman. You're talking about the top elite 5% of the league. LeBron is still in at almost 40. How are you not doping? Because everybody else who's played the game, if you go all the way back to history, nobody has
But
went their
LeBron's not
whole
everybody
career.
else though. That's
Yeah,
why LeBron and Michael Jordan
because he's
are the
doping.
conversation.
How
No,
so he's just
no,
Superman
he's not.
over anybody else.
Bro, this is the
Just
once in
think
a
about it.
lifetime generational player. It
So you
happens.
don't think
It's a
so you
generational
don't think he
player.
doping. You don't think he doping.
You can't put allegations like that in the world. You can't just be saying that with no proof. Now again, there was a little documentary about
No, but think about it
he
though,
was
because look,
doping though.
like think about it. Like when he first came into the league,
He spends over $1 million on his body, man.
yeah,
That's a
I
lot of money.
get that, but I mean, but like
Yeah, but
think
what are
about
you
when he
buying?
came in.
Peanut butter? What are you buying with the $1 million? Peanut butter?
You want me to look
What are
it
you
up?
buying for the
You want me to
million?
look it up?
Yeah, look it out.
Yeah,
Go
because
on.
let me ask you this. Okay, let me just say this real fast, and while we're looking it up, if LeBron and they did say he spends $1 million, right? Now just hear me out. Let's lose the logic. If I know that you can do this method and you spend this amount of money, and it will assure that you will be able to play at the highest level as you get into your senior years, why isn't anybody else spending $1 million on anybody with the same exact shit?
Because not everybody LeBron James. Again, he's the GOAT.
But they got money.
He's one. He's
Is
the
it?
top 2 GOATs. That's
You
why
got
he's
a
up
point.
there. That's why he's up there. He's like longevity played a factor into this GOAT debate and all that. But
So what America will say is that I don't want to put allegations out there, but I will say that a little birdie to me would say that don't be surprised if something come out later.
of course, something like the whole LeBron documentary that's gonna come out at like 3 years after he retires is gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Now he's not
They're
going to
already in the
say,
works.
hated up. Even look at fuck Steph Curry. They had to look at the shit that he was using.
Well, because Steph Curry had them ankle injuries early in his career. That's the problem. And then after that, he was good. He never had injury.
So
And he was
what are you
shooting.
using? So what are you
He was
doing that
shooting
the injury
lights out.
doesn't occur?
Well, I haven't heard too much about Curry, but I did heard about the stuff that he was kind of using that kind of made him not have injuries anymore. Because before that man was out for like 2 seasons back then,
Yeah, like
around 20 and
2013.
2021,
Oh, you talking
and
about earlier?
then now he just hasn't been hurt. Like he hasn't really been getting hurt.
And then he had that 2022 run. One of them
All right.
and all that. But I mean, they just saying about LeBron though. They just saying like he incorporates a diet that limits processed foods, sugar, dairy foods, and high other crap. Like he say he eats fish, meat,
So he just
fruit.
staying healthy.
Like he just, you know what I'm saying? He just keeping care of his
Right.
body. But then
Well, you know what though?
again,
In fairness, not to dog the man, you know,
yeah,
that
he
like you
probably
say,
was.
he is a generational player, and I agree that I'm not taking nothing away from his accolades. I just know that, you know, it's
It is
just
crazy though.
very rare for a person to play 20 something. How long you been in the league? 20 years now, and you don't ever have one injury to put
21.
you out.
21.
This
It's
is
been
gonna be his 21
21
year
years,
right now.
and you've never missed a season.
Nah,
Not one.
not since
His
03.
his biggest injury had to be maybe his sophomore year. Or something. Like I don't remember. Like what is LeBron wild injury?
I think it was when he was with Miami, right?
with
Cleveland.
the mask.
Yeah, Miami.
LeBron
I think it was Miami because I think it was when they faced
injury.
gosh,
Oh,
what
when he
team?
had Bosch in him, I
I
got.
think it was like 2013, 2014, around that time.
All right, LeBron longest injury. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Because think about it, right? Like LeBron had the longest injury, but it wasn't that long to a point where it lasted him all season.
His longest he missed in a row is 26 games because of injury. That's
Sure.
crazy.
I think that
And
LeBron is
that was
he got a good PR team too, because not only he never had an injury, you know, he's never had a scandal. And every player's had a fucking scandal. Everybody.
Because he married his high school sweetheart.
That don't mean shit. So did Kobe.
That's all he needed.
Kobe married his high school sweetheart, and they put all that shit out in Denver.
No, because Kobe was whatever he was doing back then. I don't want the allegations out there. He was doing something, so that put the whole thing that blew it all up.
So you're telling me LeBron is the most listen to this, right? And again, we're not saying that this is true. So none of our fans, this is true. We're just talking hypothetically. And what to me, you know, when you put somebody out, you have LeBron James, the most visible athlete in the entire world.
Scandals.
Every woman and alien would love a chance to get at him. And if the gold digger is out there looking for him. And so you're telling me in all of his life, LeBron ain't got no side pussy, nothing. Ever.
Why would he?
They probably share. Who knows? We don't know. We will never know.
But they're doing a good job with keeping the PR to keep his shit clean, because he is the franchise.
Private is private. You keep your private life and your hooping life. But it is hard when you're a Hall of Famer All-Star just walking around. You can't just walk around.
Yes.
You got so much money, bro. He ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
He probably got some hush money. Who knows?
So what pick does the Lakers have, Merrick? You said?
All right. So I was gonna read off from 50 down and let me know who y'all from the 14.
Read them down.
Indiana Pacers.
Okay, let's talk about Indiana. Does Indiana take Bronny or not?
They got somebody else here, but
okay.
I
vote no too. Let's go to the next one.
51, the Wizards.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
They're looking to take a small.
Don't say nothing. Let me think about this. Wizards.
But they already got I already know Jordan Poole's the guard. Look, Bronny has to be the one. He has no choice to do
I'm not gonna lie. Wizards do need a point guard though, because Jordan Poole is not it.
They got Tyus Jones.
Jordan Poole is more of a 2 to me than a 1.
They got one of the Jones brothers though. I forgot. I think it's Tyus Jones. They got one of the twin brothers.
Tyus Jones, I think he is one of them. But he could be a backup behind Tyus Jones.
Yeah. All right, 52, the Warriors.
No, Warriors not going to
qualified for the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie. He was not list to go to the Warriors.
The Warriors are looking for a point guard at this position, but
They are looking for another point guard behind Curry.
Wait, is Bronny
But
even in this
now
draft?
remember, guys, when we have in this scenario, you have to factor in if they do take him, they get LeBron.
I'm about to see if Bronny even in this mock draft.
But look, but
Oh, I know that if out of the teams you said, that would be more marketable for Golden State because that gives them one last opportunity at a championship run. So it would make sense for Golden State at that pick to take Bronny, and they had a lot of backdoor conversation with LeBron because then LeBron would feel like that I don't have the pressure of rebuilding the team again. Like every year he out here politicking, trying to bring in people, and who hasn't LeBron brought to the Lakers? And now you put yourself to say that hey, you can end up with Clay and Curry, and you put you in there, and then you got all of the stars they got. You know what I'm saying? And you make one last run. So to me, at that pick, that would be an interesting tidbit for me to say, let's talk about that.
They're looking
in my opinion.
They're looking at a point guard from Connecticut, though. The Warriors for this pick.
Oh, hey, Amos, I'm gonna leave and come back in because I can't hear the volume. Somebody call my phone. Hold on a second.
All right. Well, hold on. Before you pick everything else, hold on. Let me talk about the Warriors real quick.
Go.
Real quick. So the whole scenario. Okay, so I was talking to my pops about this too early. We were in a car coming from his podcast show. I saw a footage of Curry and LeBron and Bronny and Draymond in the whole Warriors uniform, and then he asked me a question. He asked me, "How would you feel about LeBron coming and go to state?" I honestly don't like that move because he is a big budget player, and depending on how much you give him, depending on how much years you give him, on top of that, you requiring a big small forward like LeBron, and you're requiring another point guard, but you also gotta give up some of your players to get LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but Bronny's not getting a 4-year contract. I know that for sure. He's not getting a 4-year contract. I think with him, I probably just give him a 2-year.
Who, LeBron or the son?
Huh?
You talking about Bronny should get a 2-year?
LeBron should get a 2-year, and then LeBron should get another 2 because right there, that'd be 2 years for Bronny and Bronny.
Yeah, well, LeBron going to sign. If he go to Warriors, he have to sign a vet. He have to sign a vet contract. They don't got that much money to pay him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
unless
Warriors have to be careful with their money too, because they just gave Steve Kerr and Curry a max contract, so they're staying there for another 6 years. So it's like
Curry contract. I know his ass getting old too.
Yeah, I think they give him a max contract after he got that ring, in 2022.
The 2-year extension through the 25-26 season was Curry 4-year. So yeah, after 2022, so he got extension through the 2026 season.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets
same
4
thing with
215, appearing together. Yeah. So yeah, right after that season, it's on a 4-year deal. Ooh.
Yeah. So I think with Steve Kerr having a max contract too, because they're definitely gonna have Steve Kerr going into the.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry about that.
You good?
So now listen. When I heard y'all talking, so you got to remember this. Okay, so y'all looking at it from a monetary standpoint. LeBron don't worry about the money. For this play, and you have to think about this part. If LeBron's goal is to be one of the first players to actually play side by side with his son in the game, he will take the minimum for 2 years.
Yeah, he will, but
he will take the minimum. And then, like you said, so now I don't have to move a whole lot of players away because you can move the last 1 or 2 guys off the bench who don't who doesn't play anyway, or
CP.
Just to clear that little bit of cap space.
CP.
But you got to remember this: LeBron is not going to go somewhere where he doesn't have an opportunity to shine.
He wouldn't go to them though. He lost to him. He's not going to them.
Yeah, that's true. That's the KD move.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't. He played him too many times. Like that's just all.
So, Amber, you don't. So let's get a vote. Amber, do you like that move right there with LeBron taking the minimum going to Golden State?
Of course you like the move. Of course you like
Um,
it's LeBron. It's LeBron and Curry.
Listen to the lineup. That'll be LeBron, Curry,
I'm gonna say
Clay,
this because
Draymond.
Get rid of Clay. Get Clay ass up out of there. He sucks.
You can't get rid of Clay on that run because LeBron won pieces.
he's already gone. He's already gone.
Oh, he already gone? Who did he go to?
He's gone. But look, hold on. So Clay's already gone. But the Warriors got the call on froze because they're trying to figure out how much you're gonna give Clay. Don't even pay Clay. He's gone. Because how you go for 10 in the play-ins against Sacramento when we had a chance to get into the playoffs? He cooked us. He's cooked us for the last 2 seasons. Where was he at?
But he did save y'all for like 3-4 seasons though. He did save y'all though. Clay did come in clutch for y'all in the past, but he been shitty lately.
That's what I'm saying. So what I think is send Clay to either Orlando or send him. My pops was saying that he may go to Dallas.
I heard
Dallas will be good, or the Knicks.
He goes to Dallas.
I would send him to the Knicks too.
That's another great shooter. Trade Tim. Get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. because you don't need him. If you get rid of him and get Clay, that's another upgrade. On top of that,
all right, question.
On his game more.
Yeah, no. All right, I got a question for y'all. How much are you willing to pay Klay Thompson after this? After going 0 for 10, how much are you paying him?
What you mean?
How much you paying
him? He's
gonna
get $200 million. He's gonna get $200 million.
What?
200.
Nah.
You're gonna
$200 million. I got Clay at a 4-year deal, $200 million.
Nah, I wouldn't even give him that, bro. He's trolling. I wouldn't even give him that much. I gave him a 2-year contract.
Curry has a
1-year contract because bro messed us up.
Curry has a 4-year, $200 million contract. Like what?
So okay. So let me ask both of y'all questions.
I'm paying Clay $10 million at most. Not paying
what? He makes more than that now.
Yeah, he do. But look, but
what are you talking about? So you're gonna say you're gonna downgrade him because he had a bad finals? I mean, a bad last series.
No, he had a bad years. Let's look at Klay Thompson years. Let's look at
the 4 years. His numbers had went down.
All right, so you're saying so okay. So Aramis, what do you project Clay's? All right, here's the question we're gonna pose to the panel for the panel we have here today. Where does Clay go? And you're gonna get one. You get one team, and what is his pay? And let's give him a 4-year deal.
All right, hold on. Before you answer that, I'm gonna tell you his stats from last year.
Okay, let's get the facts.
17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists.
Okay, that's what he averaged. That's what he averaged.
Yeah, what he averaged for 77 games. So it's a good sample.
Okay, so 17.7. Let's do the math, guys. 17 points means that I'm still a starter in the league and I'm contributing to the team.
Yep.
But
not that we don't try to make him, because you got to remember. Here's where we have to understand in the business side of it. Yes, we all want Clay to be the next Curry or LeBron. There's levels to it. So that next status is going to bring him to the 200 million. Let's just say for the case of scenario. So if he doesn't get that, he's still a viable player in the league on any team, and he would start on any team. And then with that said, now we pose the question to the panel: what team and what is the salary on a 4-year deal for Clay?
Bro, I'm paying him $10 million most. I don't care.
So you're gonna pay him $40 million for 4 years? Goodbye. Click. He's not gonna even go nowhere because that's okay. Remember, don't be emotional because
no, there's no emotion.
Look at this. Who gets $40 million and has those stats? Who gets $10 million with those stats?
I don't think any team is gonna pay him $10 million just for 4 years, though.
No, he said $10 million a year. That's $40 million. So you're going to pay him 4-year deal for $40 million.
I don't think
and he's averaging 17.
I don't think any team in this league except the Warriors are gonna give him 10 years. No, I'm 10 million just off his stats. Because think about it, Clay, he could hold on, let me come out right there. So
What did Kyrie get for? What did Kyrie? Can anybody look at what Kyrie got for Dallas?
Hold on. I'm gonna go back to Kyrie.
Yeah,
He's better. He's better than Clay. Stop it. So what you about to do?
No, I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to get a money. No, I'm not saying that he's better than. I'm just trying to look at a money picture.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to that, I'm about to read off Klay Thompson's previous contract. Let's go back there.
That's good.
His final years was 190 mil. He signed in 2019. It was for how many years was it? Can you tell me the years? 190 mil.
190.
So for 5 years, I'm guessing. Or
so that's years. So let's do the average. So that's 5 years into 190. What is that? 20 million a year, roughly 19.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna say that because now that his stats are so bad, they were gonna pay him half of that.
What you want to pay him? 15?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm giving the panel because I have my, I have what I'm gonna. Well, let me just start it. Let me just start it. I'll answer the question first. So I would say that, and I'll give you two teams that would be good. I think Dallas could use them, and I think the Knicks could use them. But with any of them teams there, they would have to sign them to a 4-year deal, minimum 150.
You said 4-year deal. What?
4-year deal for 150, and I figured that those two teams could use him the most. That where he would come in and be an impact player as a starter.
So those are some really good teams that could definitely use him. Knicks definitely need a shooter, and Mavs definitely need somebody, and they need another big plus a shooter. Think about it,
like they need scoring. They need scoring.
Hold on, right? Look, before you keep going, hold on, Dad. You better pay Klay $37 million.
Yeah, for 4-year deal.
Why not?
I think he's worth it. I think he's worth it.
Look, check this out. If you give him that much money plus the 4 years, you're going to see him drop 20, 30, 40. Maybe, I don't know, he can go for 50 because, like that don't really matter at the end of the day because it really depends on your shot selection and how much can you give to the team. So Luka can get the team a triple-double every night. Kyrie can give you another triple-double every night.
Speaking
and
of Kyrie,
Klay can just give you 5, he can give you 30, 9 3-pointers.
Okay, Kyrie signed a 3-year, $126 million contract in 2023.
So that's $30 million a year. 30 million. Okay. So Ramir, with that being said, I like that you brought that up. So I will recant a little bit, but I still say that Klay value is anywhere between 125 million to about 150 million. If you want to give or take 5 million, but I don't think that he's going to get less than 100 million no matter where he goes. Because what I will say this, if nobody want to pay, hold on, let me just say this, and I'll let y'all take the floor. If nobody want to play K 100 million, I know a team that will.
Who?
And you know what that team is? The San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, they need a point guard.
Yeah, Spurs.
They need a point guard.
I bet you the Spurs will step up and pay him 100 mil for 4 years.
They got everybody on the trading block besides Wemby and Vanessa.
I'm trying to tell you, and they have mad cap salary. So don't think that he can't get 100 million.
Though first. They need to get a point guard first before they worry about.
But they can pick him up because they can still pick up. But they that would be a valid piece for them for worth the money.
But the problem with that now, you're kind of like, okay, Klay 34 years old. You kind of you won't be good enough to win anything by the time he probably 40.
He already won a chip. It's about money. He wants to get paid and have a chance.
He wants to get paid, yes, but he wants to win, which I think he wants to win because he already got paid. Klay got paid.
But the thing is, he's being coached under Pop.
The greatest coach ever. Pop is the greatest coach ever.
That's good.
He's a better head coach than Steve Curry, and on top of that, he can help train Klay Thompson and make him become a much better.
At this point, it's not really about training because what it would do is you got to remember if we're talking about San Antonio, not the other teams. Let's just stay with San Antonio for the sake of the argument. He would come in as a viable veteran to be the leadership of that team because Wamby and them don't have a leader like that. And he would be an impactful player playing in a leadership role, and he'll go out sort of like Parker.
Yeah.
Tony went to Charlotte. I remember that. Tony went to Charlotte
because he went there as a veteran player.
Yeah.
on the way out of his career because you got to figure how old is Clay
So
getting to Ramirez? 37.
Okay, hold on. You think Clay still got more to play for, or is he
No,
on the
no, no. I'm saying
decline?
that's what I was asking. How
No,
old
I'm
is Clay?
asking. 34.
I got Clay with three to 4 more years. Yeah.
Going up or on a
No, no, no,
decline?
no, no, no. Not going up because his value is going to go down, but it's not going to go down to the point where he's not a starter. So
The
that's why I
most.
think he would be more valuable on a team like he either got to go. He got to make two decisions. Do I put myself and take less money to get a ring, or do I take the maximum money because I'm going into retirement or getting out of the league and put myself in a leadership role? Which to me, that's a tailor-made fit for San Antonio.
I
The
would
most.
say,
Go ahead, Amos.
I would say you should put him in a leadership role. If you're going to the Spurs, you will want a guy who has experience and who has been through everything throughout his whole entire career,
Yep.
all the injuries, all of
Yep.
winning and whatever. I feel like he can help
Yep.
Wemby out
And
and
yeah,
try
you're
to
right.
Y'all are high on Klay Thompson. Y'all really
No,
got a
no, no.
lot of
Listen,
respect for
it's
Klay
not.
Thompson.
You got to remember, we still okay, Merrick. It's not that we saying that
Y'all got a
he.
lot of
So
respect
let's
for
say
Klay.
he don't have any more up ceiling far as
He's
productivity.
a catch
But
and shoot
look
player.
what what value do you think he has? You think he has no value?
On the Spurs, he
No, if
just
he
gonna
went to a team, because
if
now
he
you're
goes to
saying
a
that
winning
I'm going to
team,
put you
he
in a
has to take a
leadership
pay
role.
cut. He has to take a pay cut if he go to a winning team. He's not making
Yeah,
$30
that's what I'm
million
saying.
on a
So,
winning team.
if he go to the Spurs, the Spurs not a winning team. They didn't even make the playoffs, but they're up. They have the most upside because they got Wamby, which is the phenomenon. Could be the
I gotta
next
see who they
face of the
draft this
franchise.
year. The draft is, I think it's coming up. It's the 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the draft is in 4 days. So
Aramis, we
we
definitely
gonna
got to
see who
do
they
it. We
draft.
got to do it one for the draft. Once it come out, we got to do one for the draft. We got to
yeah.
be back here for the draft.
So here's what I'm gonna do because the draft is June
It's
26th and
Wednesday.
June 27th.
It's Wednesday.
So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create a show on those 2 days. So what
No,
we
no.
do
Listen,
is
let's
that,
when you create it, Aramis, create it that we're live, so we can talk about each pick.
right. So
We
so
can
so
show the thing and then bring them. We can talk about each pick. That would be dope.
right. So Mir, so what I want you to do is I want you to try to pull up the live the live feed for the draft so that we can write down the names and then we can just talk about each pick and then we'll go from there.
You talking about on Wednesday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Aramis, all you have
Which
to
I
do
want
is
to
just
watch it live? Which I want to
yeah.
watch it
We
live
gonna watch it
on here?
live, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna commentate each
Okay.
pick.
So let's lock this in now. So we got a timestamp.
Right.
Wednesday
So
at
what we'll do is that
NBA
first draft pick, we'll talk about that, and then figure out what that benefits to the
8
team.
o'clock. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Wednesday. 8 o'clock
All
Wednesday
right.
the draft. And then the second round began 4 p.m. on the next day. We probably
All right.
If Bronny get drafted, maybe we can see what Bronny. Who else? I'm gonna look at some of these draft. Okay. While we pause, just keep going through the teams with Bronny then. If y'all want to keep talking about that, because we didn't finish. Because it's still like 6 more teams.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The Pistons at 53.
Nah, I don't see that.
They already got a point guard. Cade is kind of the point guard.
Cade Cunningham is more of a better point guard than he is.
The Celtics look to take a big man, a power forward at this spot.
I feel like he would fit very well with Boston because look, I think Paul George said that Bronny is a compare image of Drew Holiday just off defensive side. So I think and we know Bronny has really good defense, and we've seen it in college just off that 1 year. And getting that help from Drew Holiday as well, he could definitely.
Yeah, the Celtics is looking crazy, but they're gonna make a decision though. I don't know how long they can keep this team together.
That is true. That is true because
Porzingis, Drew, Derek,
right, and I think Al Horford is getting another contract because he's staying with Boston. I think he's staying with them for another year.
Oh, thank you. I was waiting to bring back him. Thank you.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Every time somebody dial my phone, I have to it cuts the volume off, so I have to jump back in.
No, you good, bro. So
Yeah.
so so we were talking about Boston and Pistons because he said those two teams.
For
So so
Bronny, we're going back
so
to
so
Bronny.
right. What do you think about Boston? Like because I'm saying it's somewhat of a good deal to go to Boston.
For
And on top of
Bronny,
that,
Yeah, for
we're
Bronny.
talking about Bronny, right?
Yeah, Bronny got the
yeah,
61st
Bronny.
pick.
They're not going to take him.
They're
It would
looking
be a
for a
good
big
fit,
man.
but they're not going to take him because the elephant in the room is the LeBron play.
That is true
They're
because
not going to take him, so they're not going to do that. So they will pass on him only
So,
because they already have the chemistry that they got right now. Drew
so you
Holiday,
think that
they're good.
LeBron? Hold on,
Yeah,
that. So
they
you
would
think
pass
LeBron
on,
is
but they
going
would
to up
take
and
on
leave?
Bronny because right now the play is too big with LeBron as the elephant in the room. That's the play right now. I promise you.
You,
That's why LeBron ain't signed with nobody. Because if he was like, I'm all LA, he would have been did an extension.
so you think that he really going to up and leave and go wherever Bronny goes?
Roderick, if I had a chance to play with you in an NBA team
Oh
and
my
I have that
god!
much money, why wouldn't I? Because it's about legacy
But
for him as a family.
I don't think Bronny wants that.
Yeah, but Bronny, it doesn't matter what Bronny wants because Bronny gonna take the deal to get in the league.
Yeah, Bronny can make the league. I don't. This is why Bronny Vision. I feel like I've been like watching a little of the combines. He
Mm-hmm.
don't really like when people like talk about his dad a lot. He be like, "Bro, this is
Yeah.
my time." But of course, everybody's gonna talk about it. It's LeBron, bro.
Yeah. So the problem with Bronny is this: he
This is his last
says that he
name.
doesn't want to live off his dad's legacy.
It's too late.
It's too late.
it's already
It's,
too
Nothing you
late,
fucking
bro.
do. That's just
I'm
like
sorry.
every
Everybody
okay.
is
Here's case in point. Here's case in point.
Good.
Michael Jordan sons
they didn't
all
make it to the league.
got plays because of his dad.
Yeah.
Period. And then
One
none of
is
them made it to the league
well, one
because
of them they
they
went to
they they
college though.
they
One of
they
them went to
they
college.
fizzled them out. So let's put it like this here: if Bronny was not LeBron's son, he would be an overseas player.
Yeah,
He
Bronny would not have
definitely
to. I
will be
mean, yeah,
overseas
Bronny.
player.
Yeah,
That's why I
Bronny would not have
said.
the height.
That's why I
He would be
said
overseas. He would
that
be a pro, but at that level, and then if he got a little bit better over there, he could then say, "Hey, I play professional here. Now I can get my break here without living in the shadow of his dad." If he was just Joe Smith,
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
saying,
go ahead.
I'm saying set him to the G League because
That's what they were
Mhm.
gonna do. He not trying to do that though. You heard that? You read about
Yeah,
that?
he's not going to do that because you know why? I mean,
Rich Paul
if
not
he
trying to do
wasn't
that.
LeBron's son, you guys are absolutely right. He's either a G League player or overseas player at best for right now. That doesn't mean he won't get better. Time will only tell. But right now, his play is because of his dad.
Mm.
yeah, I think Brody needs to accept the point that there is no is like I'm gonna create a name for myself. No, you are Bronny James' son, so it's like, bro, you need to accept
Yep.
that for yourself. And on
Yep.
top of that,
Yep.
you won't you're enlisted as 6'1", 140 pounds, and on top of that, your wingspan is not that long,
Nope.
and your
Mhm.
vert is a 41.5, higher than Derrick Rose when he came into the league. And on top of that, you're listed as a 50th overall pick. It's not a good look for you, bro.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
The crazy thing is the Lakers is listed at 55 too right here. I just peeped it. They
See,
got the
that's
next
the
pick.
play. That's the play. So here's the play. If he falls from 50 to 55, the Lakers are going to jump all over because then they're going to say, we secure LeBron.
Yeah, the Lakers
Right.
looking at another guard from Kentucky though, Antonio Reeves.
That's not going to be the play because at the end of the day, why would you take the chance to lose LeBron? And you can
You're gonna lose
control
him
your own
regardless,
destiny.
though. But even if you did get Bronny or not, I feel like it's really up to LeBron and how he feels about it so far. So even if Bronny does go to LA, which I think is definitely gonna happen,
I can
how
see it.
is
So
how
let
is
me
that?
ask you this: you think if the LA Lakers draft Bronny James, you're telling me that his dad's gonna go say, oh, "Okay, I'm gonna go sign with the Knicks"? No,
We don't know that though.
absolutely not.
We don't know that though because he. I mean, okay. don't get me wrong. He did say that wherever my son goes, I'ma go. Then he goes and say, I'm gonna play on a different team, and Bronny can play with somewhere else. I want to face my son. Now is
Okay,
now
wait,
it's
wait.
like,
Let me talk with you, Amber. Don't get off. Stay on the camera. Stay on, Amber. Stay on, because this is going right to you.
okay.
With that being said, why did he come back and change his answer? Do you know why? Because politics. You can't be saying that you're going to control the narrative where my son go, I'm going to go, because then that's backdooring the NBA. So the NBA said, shut your ass up. You're still not bigger than the league. And if it happens, it happens, but we can't allow you to promote it.
Mm.
I'm still
And
thinking
that's
that
just
it's
my
not going
opinion.
to
That's just my
happen.
opinion. But just think about it, Aaron, is when he said that, and Ramir, you chime in as well. If LeBron said that I would love the opportunity to go down in history, not only go down in history, but have opportunity to be on a professional team with my son as I'm going out, he meant that shit.
Yeah, he did. But is
Yeah.
he gonna? But the question is he going to? Yes or no? Like that's the big question right there.
So do
The,
you say he do it or not?
I'm saying okay. So
hold on. All right, hold on. Before you answer this, the only way it will happen if the Lakers draft him, then he will be okay. I can just resign. But if he has to get
It's too
traded,
easy, right?
if he
Right,
has
Ramir,
to
you're
go
right.
to, if he has to go to a whole other team, that's the hardest part. That's
Right.
the hardest part. If they come to his team, that's different. If he
Right,
comes to
but
his
you're
but
team,
right,
look
that's
though.
different.
But the
Ramirez, you're
thing
right
is,
because he would if Bronny goes to the Lakers,
He
that's
just
the
resign.
easiest scenario for LeBron to just I just resign, and then it doesn't make any waves. And the only conspiracy talk was that LeBron could say, well, LeBron coerced them into taking him. You can always say that, but at the end of the day, they draft them, and then it doesn't put the play that looks so bad to say, hey, you left your team to go be with your son.
Yeah, and then that's gonna be the politics and all.
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to look. I'm trying to look for the Lakers' first round pick. Do they even got a first round pick? I don't think the Lakers got a first round pick. It's crazy.
all right. So I think after we have this conversation and we finish off the whole draft combine, I want to bring into on this on a few trades that happened lately after the
Okay.
finals. So Alex Caruso
Just get it.
going to the OKC Thunder. How do we feel about that? Your thoughts?
You want me to start? I'll
Yeah,
talk
you
about
start,
it.
Barrett. You start, Barrett.
So I remember I seen it on my phone, but I thought I didn't know that was the only deal. I thought Chicago got more. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got Josh Giddey though.
That's it. They didn't get no draft
That's
capital.
what I'm
That
saying. Like,
I
why
don't like
didn't you
that
give him the draft picks though?
because that means they're valuing Alex Caruso and Josh Giddey on the same level then. But I think Alex Caruso a little better than Giddey, but that's just my opinion because he's a better defender than Giddey. Way better defender. Because Alex Caruso made second team All NBA. So
He is. I'm not gonna lie. Alex Caruso and actually I definitely told you about this too. Caruso is on an all NBA defensive team, a second team.
second
That's a
team.
good move. Yeah. Anytime you
Yeah,
can bring defense, defense
Yeah.
is key. Defense wins over when you have draft picks like that. Those kind of picks win over when you get into the playoffs because now you're doing matchups, and then it's about matchups and adjustments, and it's not a one and done thing. And then now you can use those defensive players. Like you can't win a championship without defense. Case in point, Boston. Boston picked up Holiday. Great move because now you brought in a player who's known for defense, and I could still give you 15 a night.
which he did in the finals. Which he did because he gave Dallas a 24 piece in game 2, and then game 3, game 4, he probably dropped like a cool 15, 14 points, a good 5 rebounds, a good assist, like that's
Yeah.
like that's Drew Holiday. And
Uh-huh.
Right.
I like the trade that they did for Chicago because Lonzo Ball he is
He
clear to
coming
be
back.
good to go, but we're not
Wait,
really
wait,
sure.
Lonzo Ball going to Chicago?
No,
He's
no.
on Chicago. He's on
So
Chicago. He been hurt.
yeah, he's been hurt. So he's on Chicago, but he's been hurt. He was out for what?
Well, okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot Lonzo Ball. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
I want to
thinking
say
of
like a year
Melo.
and
I
a
was thinking
half.
of Melo for some reason,
Nah,
but yeah.
don't.
Nah,
Now,
so
okay, you know what's crazy? DeMar DeRozan might leave Chicago though. I feel like he about to leave, unless they keep him. But DeMar might go to the
he
Lakers.
is leaving though.
Actually, I heard about that. DeMar might go to the Lakers.
He definitely is leaving, but we don't know what team he wants to go to.
He need to go to a championship team. He need to go like I
The
can
Lakers,
see him
the
on.
Lakers will be the play for him. So do the
He
Lakers trade
he
Anthony
needs the
Davis?
ball. Hell no, that's your
No,
best
they're not
player.
trading 80 for him.
Hell
That most
no.
definitely
No,
not.
not trade for him. But do you think the Lakers would trade Anthony Davis?
No,
No,
he's an untouchable. He's an untouchable.
Untouchable. Okay.
yeah,
He's
they're not.
untouchable.
Yeah, no, because look, like if you trade away 80,
You
what
better
are
get a
you getting
haul
in
for
return?
him.
Like
You better get 3 first-round picks or
what other
something.
center?
He's old. He old.
I understand that, but
AD is
Mirror,
like what,
mirror,
29?
mirror, please tell this man how Anthony Davis was back in, like, he's still in his prime.
Bro,
The
like
man is what? The man is what?
You know, his prime was when they won last time they won, and it was
He's
2020.
still,
4
but
seasons
he's
going
still
into that.
young. He's younger than LeBron. He still got time.
He's 31.
He's
He just
still
turned 31 in
young.
March.
Okay.
He
He
just turned
probably
31
got
in March.
about 4 good years left.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
remember, he is. But again, this was his first. I think this was the first year playing like the most amount of games. This is his first year being that healthy. Let me look at his stats. How many games he played this year?
I think
Right,
that
what he
was
was
like
averaging?
2020.
What he was averaging? 7. What was his stats? Remember, 17.
All right, get this. Hold on. His last previous year was the most games he ever played in his whole career. That's crazy. That means because he's been hurt a lot, but he averaged 24, 12, and 3 and 1 steal, and I think like 0.5 blocks. You know,
He
you
averaged
gotta
around the
remember,
same points as a LeBron as LeBron is.
you gotta remember, like he was like in 20. I was in 2016. He averaged 28, 11, and 2. Like he was cooking shit.
Hey,
That
give me
was when
1
he was with
second.
the
I'm gonna jump.
Pelicans.
I'm gonna jump right back on. Give me 1 second.
All right.
But nah, AD is untouchable. LeBron, nobody's trading for LeBron. Like you don't trade for LeBron.
I still think we haven't heard anything yet about whether or not is LeBron gonna go back to LA, because until we come to this draft combine and we see that we see if Bronny gets drafted to LA, whether or not, because Bronny LeBron won't make any suggested moves unless Bronny gets drafted. Once he gets drafted, then LeBron will make his moves during the offseason, and we'll figure out whether or not what he's gonna do with that. But my thing is the fact that
Is that your music?
Huh?
I hear music in my headphones. What the hell?
Hold on.
Hold on, I probably gotta leave and come back. Like I hear loud music. What the hell? All right, there we go.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. And music, I don't know what the hell happened. Started hearing some.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. That was my background TV.
Oh, that's why I was about to say that shit connected to it. But
Yeah.
what you talking about? AD now.
So I'm not saying I don't agree to LeBron re-signing with LA. I'm hoping he does, because that way that Bronny can have some little bit of help from LeBron, because what LeBron could do is he can be with him for 2 seasons, and throughout those 2 seasons, Bronny will get so much better, become so much of a better leader, so much guidance.
No, still on.
And then once LeBron retires, now it's all on him now. So now everybody's gonna target Bronny now, because he's the son of LeBron.
Well, yeah,
So
LeBron.
they're gonna target him way more.
Bronny gonna get his first NBA game. They're gonna toss him around, try to bully him. But again, you gotta go through that.
Right.
You gotta go through that type of stuff. He gonna be okay. He gonna bro. They need to put him in the G League, but they don't want to though.
Right. And what you guys said, because he's LeBron James' son, and that's not gonna happen. Now, if he wasn't his son, of course, yeah, Bronny would definitely go to the G League or overseas and be like, "Hey, I got my experience. Let me come back and show you what I've done, and then get a ring." You know, like that's what Jordan Poole did, and that's what LaMelo did. But LaMelo didn't get a ring. But it's like,
Okay. Okay, I'm listening. Oh, talking to my mom.
but it's I don't know. I definitely see that coming. As far as Bronny going to LA, I definitely do want him to go to LA. I feel like,
Yeah, it would be home. He'd be at home.
right,
But
he ain't
then,
going nowhere.
yeah,
And on top of that, he has so much experience in LA. It's like, and he's been there pretty much his whole life. So it's like,
yep.
why would you not stay in LA? And on top of that,
And
he played college in LA.
yeah, you always gotta remember LeBron. Yeah, now LeBron, yeah, he gonna keep his son. LeBron just paid $100 million home in Los Angeles. He's not going nowhere.
Right.
He's not going nowhere.
And on top of that, he paid for Bronny's college in LA.
Yeah, and yep, he went to what's it, USC right there when he
Yep.
graduated from there. But then again, it's all gonna be judgment too. We just gotta see how it plays. I want to see how the JJ REDDICK coaching gonna play out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that coming in for the 2024-2025 season. I can't wait for that to happen.
That's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be like, what the hell?
Here's the thing is, Paul George is looking for a trade too. Like that's
I heard
another
Philly
one.
want him. Philly looking at him.
Yeah,
I can see him on Philly. That's a good pickup for Philly.
but I did, but I also read that Philly isn't really looking for Paul George. I think that's what I saw.
Man, Tobias Harris sucks. They need to get rid of Tobias Harris.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, yeah, because Philly needs another scorer, bro.
Cause
Like,
you know how
and
much Tobias Harris was getting paid? He was getting paid like almost 30 mil, bro.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I generally feel like Philly can use a big like PG. You know, it's definitely, you got three scorers on that team. You got PG, Embiid, and Maxey. That's a duo,
Yep.
that's a trio right there. So
Yeah,
it's
think
like
about Embiid though. He got to be
no.
healthy.
Yeah,
Embiid's
yeah,
never healthy, bro. That'd be my problem with him. I'll be like, bro, you're such a great player, but it's like when we need, like, he was playing in the playoff on like one leg.
yeah. He was
He was
playing.
playing on
Yeah,
one
he
leg.
was. But
I was like, bro.
and another thing is too is that Kawhi wasn't healthy too, and I think James Harden may leave, or I don't know, what's his contract.
James Harden might stay. He got
I
traded
think
there,
he
right?
like
So he got to sign. I think. I got. I think somebody picked up his contract. It's something like that. I think they picked up his contract.
I'll look it up after the show,
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
I
Yeah,
think
go ahead and look it up
I
now.
think
I'm about to head to my man's birthday party, so I just had to leave.
I I don't know where
Yeah, this nigga. But now Wednesday at 8 o'clock though, we can watch. How many picks I want to watch? You want to watch the whole first round? That's gonna be that's gonna be like 3 hours. Good God. I don't want. I mean, I already know
I don't
Brian
want
not getting drafted.
the whole thing, but I'll do it for like
Yeah,
2 hours.
the first 20 picks at least. First 20
Yeah,
picks is
I'll
calm,
probably
so
do
we
the
can talk
first
about
20
each pick.
picks, and then what we'll do is that we'll
We gotta do our research though on the top 20 picks though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some research
yeah.
on it so we can talk about them.
So what we'll do is that we'll make a group call with me and you and Ray, and then we'll just go through that together.
Hey, I got a question though for you, Aaron. Would you want other people on here? Because I know I got a couple friends who also like to talk sports. But I ain't
Hey,
gonna add
listen,
everybody. I mean,
listen.
unless you want a lot of people in here.
I'm just hey. If you want to add people on this joint, go ahead because I'm trying to get the joint to grow, man. I'm trying to get the joint
I
to
feel
grow.
that. Yeah, nah, for sure. So I'm gonna talk around. I'm gonna see. I'm only gonna ask the people that I know who knows sports. Like I'm not gonna ask no dumb nigga to get on this joint.
For real, man.
You gotta know
Like,
your
yo,
sports. At least,
all right, man.
at least know about that. But I'm about to go ahead and get off this joint. But I'm gonna hit you though, Aaron's.
All right,
All right, so be safe.
all right, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this music on real quick. We can really get up out of here because it is time to get up out of here. It's almost 8:00. All right, y'all. If you guys stayed in tune to the live, check me out on Instagram at Best Truth and Knowledge. If you guys, sorry, I'm losing my mojo. I'm losing my mojo here. Go to my Instagram, Best Truth and Knowledge. Follow me on there, and you'll get any notification on my live, anything, and also subscribe. Hit that bell and post notifications so you can get on my live videos. If you are new to this channel, click off this live and go watch my previous lives and my previous recordings that I did. And you guys heard it first. Wednesday, we'll be doing a live prediction on the NBA Combine Draft. Stay tuned to that. This is it. I'm your co-host, Aramis. And we out. Peace, y'all.